So the next one is kind of how I organize a particular microservice in its repo.
Yeah.
So here's the course microservice, which is a completely typical microservice, so each microservice has 3 folders: controllers, design, and gen, and then it has a couple miscellaneous files down in addition.
Get ignore.
Git ignore is used everywhere. GitLab CI is a GitLab specific file, which just defines stuff that's automatically run every time you make
continuous integration, right?
Continuous integration. So like every time you make a commit, it automatically tries to go build it to make sure it's it actually builds. So as well as other definitions like how to deploy to the to actual App Engine and such. Go package lock and TOML are for dep. So go package TOML defines, let me just click on it real fast, defines these are all the packages that are going to be imported by this service.
And so if you use a package in some of your code somewhere else in the microservice, you come into this file here and you basically just amend it that, oh, I'm also using this one, and does it?
So yeah,
the dependency management does it, because that's what dep, right? Dependency management.
Yeah.
And does it grab that third-party package and hold it at that state and store it somewhere?
Yes.
So it doesn't change and screw everything up?
So yeah, the go package TOML, you specify the thing you're importing, and you can specify a version. So I need this package at version 1.0.3.
Do you specify the version, or is that...
We specify the version.
Okay, good. We specify the version. Because a lot of times you look on GitLab and it's like Julian Schmidt HP router, and it's just like whatever the current version he's pasted.
For most of the time, you usually just say branch master for latest code.
Okay.
So, but if there's a specific version, if they have versions, and the latest version does work, use it.
Okay.
We've got a couple things like the UUID package.
Yeah.
It's got versions, but Goa requires the latest master. So I specify master for it, despite the fact that it has versions.
Okay.
But if it's got versions, use them.
And the dep management that we're using is GoDep.
Yeah.
Dep, right?
Yeah, you just say it's dep. You just say dep. It's a program by itself. So that's TOML is us. We write TOML version, and then the .lock specify is generated by dep, and it marks specific commit numbers.
Oh, okay. So that's the version that it's pulling.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if there may be a new version that comes out in master for this particular repo later, but we'll still get this one until we specifically tell dep, okay, we're ready to go up to the latest version, and we'll test it at that time. So you don't usually have to look into lock. That's auto-generated by dep, but both of those files need to be in the repo for dep to work.
Okay.
And then we got a README, which it's not actually that extensive.
Yeah, this is the course repo. We've got other things to do.
Exactly.
Then write this README for this repo. I know it's the course repo.
Yeah, so...
If you want to fill that out when you get in there, like if there's things that you feel like, oh, I think this should be in the description of this repo because this is a little confusion point I hit. And so other people, when they come here, I want them to understand this thing. Make it, or make a little video, and then throw it up on YouTube so long as it doesn't reveal anything that shouldn't be revealed. Use your judgment. And drop the link in there, or send me the video and I'll put it up if it looks good, or put it private if we need to keep it private.
Mm-hmm. So those are the 5 files. Most of the time you don't have to worry about any of those files except for maybe the go package TOML. So the important bit is these 3 folders. So design folder is the one we've been exploring quite extensively. This is all the Goa design. Every Goa DSL thing is in design.
Yeah.
Next up is gen. Gen contains the code specifically to generate with Goa. You can generate with Goa purely from the command line. You can say Goa generate, use these generators, here's the design folder, here's where I want the output to be. But if you specifically write a gen folder like this, it's about twice as fast.
Okay.
So it's mostly copy-paste code, but like twice as fast generation time's worth it.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
It also makes it a little faster going through the Windows firewall if you forget to put Goa in your exclusions list.
Cool. So design is for Goa code.
Yep.
And gen just helps generate more quickly, and it's a boilerplate thing copied between microservice repos.
Yep. And then controllers is the actual code to actually do stuff, the implementation.
So when gen runs, does it stick stuff in controllers?
No, when gen runs, it'll generate additional folders like app and database, but those are not put into the repo because you can just regenerate them out of the design.
So they just get deployed.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, they're actually in the git ignore.
Yeah, because that'd be like reading the same thing twice in two different ways.
Yeah, it's like app, client, database, Swagger, tool, JS. Those are all things generated by Goa that we don't bother throwing into the.
Okay.
So controllers is just the
code I like that.
So yeah, you don't have to write the app folder. Write the app folder because you can just recreate it from design. Yeah. And then controllers is like func main where everything starts, and the implementation for all the various routes.
Okay, cool. Let's see it. So maybe in the next video.
Maybe in the next video.
Yeah, that's just an intro to these things, and we're at 7 minutes. That's sweet. We're going to see controllers in the next video.